Welcome back to Arkham Reactor. So, folks, we are still continuing on the trend. Now, I've only done maybe about 66% of the album, and there's only a few days left until their live performance, and we're on about Ad Infinitum here. They've got a live performance, and I'm sure it's on sale online. I'm sure I've seen it first of all on their Facebook page where they're doing a live concert, basically playing the majority of their album and a few songs from the previous album, just with a few special guests as well. I think it is pre-recorded, so that's absolutely fine. Just means when you're actually streaming it, you're getting proper 1080p. And as well, it's only on sale for about 15, 17 pounds, which equates to around about the same nowadays in euros. And if you want as well, you can get a t-shirt along with it, and it's about 35 or 39 pounds for everything included. So I think that is a complete bargain, especially when you compare it to other bands as well, and it's sometimes a lot pricier as well. Just for a live stream, I know Nightwish was, my memory serves me correct, around about 35, 40 pounds for one ticket. And as well, this one is playable as well 8 days after the official viewing, so you can replay it for around about 8 days. Now that's pretty much a steal. That's 8 shows you can basically go watch, and probably knowing Ad Infinitum, the performances, words, Levi, the performance is going to be spectacular. Now, we're on Son of Wallachia, I believe it's called, and it's just another one of these songs on the album. Is it going to be any good? Is it going to be bad? We don't know. That's why we're here. So, without any further ado, let's we're always going to stop it there, and then we're going to finish it. It started. I started off just for every other song in the album. It started off a little bit slower, but this, when you're listening to the lyrics in this one's kind of, in a sense, more, I wouldn't say detrimental, but it's another word I'm looking for, and it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's, the lyrics are so fitting for the kind of, for the tempo that the song's actually doing. And with the lyrics up here, I'm reading along that. That's why sometimes you might see me just turn off and look at the other side. It's because we're always when we look at albums, songs from other artists, we're always looking at the recording and obviously the lyrics. And the lyrics in this one is just the lyrics, and the majority of all these songs have been quite, I would say, fantastic. If that's the wish you can say, if that's the kind of correct meaning of it, but just alone this one's a lot slower, more kind of laid back, but it still hits you where it needs to hit you, and that's where I think Ad Infinitum, especially with all the songs we've heard of this album, this is where they're beating other, certainly outperforming the other artists when it comes to this type of music. So Adrian, just with a little wee flick at the start as well, it's just his guitar playing through this album has been absolutely top notch, especially as well with Nicholas as well. With just the on the double on his, you can obviously hear he's really using a double bass, so he's really his footwork on the bass, on the obviously the bass pedal of the drum kit is just going as fast as possible. But it's just like wee taps, wee flutters there, and you can hear it, and it's just absolutely fucking amazing. It's not overkill, it's just played exactly right. So we're just gonna go back maybe 5-6 seconds and then just go for it again. Let's go. Son of Wallachia. Now, another that it's just and when it comes to this album, it's just another absolutely fantastic song on the album. It's a lot slower than say the others, but this tempo fits right to what the lyrics have been written about. And when it comes to, I'm just gonna kind of generalize this kind of statement throughout the whole album. Melissa's vocals always been on point on the album, absolutely on point. Scream when necessary or growl, and then high when she goes a lot higher pitched. It's held to I feel an absolute comfortable level for Melissa, and then all the cleans that Melissa's just doing is perfect. Same with Adrian. When Adrian has rally guitar solos or he's playing it through, with playing the song through, it's always flawless. It's never too much. It's when certain bands play, sometimes they might do like guitar solos or any type of solo or anything when it comes to the song, they might over try to compensate for the song, but with Adrian, he's playing it as maybe for him as simple as possible, but that's where it fits into the album absolutely perfectly. It's not overshooting or anything else like that. It's played to perfection, and the people that keep the tempo, the bass player and the drum player. So Nicholas and Cobrian, I think it is, or is it Cobrian? Carbranian, is it? Corbanian. It's something along them lines. I'm not too good at pronouncing foreign names. However, they're keeping the tempo. The bass player's playing just absolutely phenomenal. Exactly the same again when it comes to Nicholas with playing the drums. I think this album here, when it comes to the drumming, is something along the lines. I said it with some Berry Tomorrow songs because that's more metalcore, but when it comes to symphonic metal, I think if I was to pick a good number of songs to play, it'd be some songs from this album definitely. It's not they're not overcomplicated, and that's not like a dig or anything else at Nicholas. They're played to make sure the band stays in tempo and just he's nicely prodding along. There's wee flourishes in here now and again, and it's the things you just need to listen for. And when you're just listening for them and they come, you're just like, that's exactly what I wanted. And he's just kind of summing up the whole album. To be honest, so far it's just been absolutely flawless. There's nothing really negative you can say about it except from maybe Animals as a grower rather than an instant like. But even when you're saying it's a grower, that's kind of, and again, slightly nitpicking at the album as a whole. But so far, Sons of Marchia, it's a lot slower in tempo compared to the others, but it's just as effective. And that's where I think we'll leave it because we have another few left to do. And then I think at the end I might do an overall kind of summary or overall rating. But I can already feel from the songs we're doing, we're whopping high eights beginning on nines. So, see you in the next one.